Abraham was a gentle person. After leaving his hometown, one day he came to realize that he could no longer stay with his nephew Lot. To avoid conflict, he approached Lot, saying, "Please, let there be no strife between you and me, and between your herdsmen and my herdsmen. For we are brethren. Please separate from me. If you take the left, then I will go to the right. Or if you go to the right, then I will go to the left." Consequently, Lot chose the land with sufficient water. Abraham, however, did not claim, "I am the chosen one to fulfill God's will, and should therefore choose the good land first." He believed that God, who is mighty and righteous, was looking at everything. A gentle person treats others with warmth and kindness. In doing so, they often have to waive their own rights, saying, "I want to be gentle, but I will defend my own rights," is contradictory. A gentle person has the personality to avoid conflict with others. Even when attacked, they are not prepared to retaliate aggressively. Therefore, they often suffer losses in various situations. They make this choice consciously, with willingness and self-control, not out of incompetence. The reason a gentle person can consistently show a warm and soft attitude is due to their possession of a kind and obedient heart, that is, a meek inner nature. Without meekness, maintaining a gentle appearance is unsustainable in the long run. Therefore, beyond merely performing acts of gentleness, we must strive to integrate meekness into our inner nature. Of course, this change cannot happen overnight. However, rejecting change by saying, "I am naturally rough," is completely different from being aware of the value of meekness and striving for it. A meek person can be perceived as timid and shy. However, this is not the case. Moses was such a warm and meek person that he was regarded as meeker than any other man on the face of the earth, demonstrating warmth and meekness. For this reason, the Israelites might have taken him for granted and ignored him. However, he powerfully fulfilled God's work. He tolerated personal attacks, but he firmly took a stand against any insult and contamination of God's name and His holy work. God desires for us to become meek people. In the world, meekness is often overlooked. However, if we belong to heaven, we should rightly be meek. Meekness serves as a safeguard against the corruption of spirits freed from sin. For the church to be fully preserved, the meekness of its saints is necessary. Meekness is also vital for preaching the gospel. In some respects, preaching the gospel is conveying God's gentleness and meekness. To fulfill God's will, let the entire church be united. Let us become gentle and meek Christians.